Welcome to the Hang with Mike and Matt.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, Matt. Life's a riot. It's a riot. We're in a what do they call simulation?
It's like a comedy that's not funny.
It's a tragic comedy.
Yes,
Tragic comedy.
it's not a rom-com by any stretch. A tragic comedy with, I don't know.
I'm gonna go to fill up today.
Now that's comedy.
That's a tragic comedy right there. Go to fill.
That's a Seinfeld episode. Boom, 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 boom.
I think I got a little, almost 3/4 of a tank for $60, and I'm like, man.
Before your bank said, we're not allowing you to withdraw any more money for gasoline at the moment.
You gotta take a loan out to get gas.
Too high. $60 for 3/4 of a tank.
Yeah. So it's basically $4 a gallon now. So
Okay.
it's $3.89, $3.99. It's like that's too much for gas. And I call me crazy.
I'm gonna call you crazy.
When my
Mike.
government tells me short-term pain, long-term gain, I don't believe them at all.
No!
And I can't believe people believe that. It's got me aghast. I'm just like, you really believe the government when they say short-term pain, long-term gain? And that's never happened.
It's
never
also
happened.
we're also not
Ever.
in a war, by the way.
No.
It's a skirmish. It's not a quagmire. It's a conflict.
It's an excursion.
Excursion, yes. Now, excursion, I think of being somewhere in the Bahamas, and they go, "Would you like to go on an excursion for the day?" And you go, "What's an
Absolutely.
excursion?" And
Sounds
they go,
lovely.
You can swim with dolphins. You can go on a charter boat and catch some fish. You can do all these things. Snorkel, beautiful excursions. This doesn't seem like the definition of an excursion that I've ever heard of.
Yeah. Well, you do. I mean, you get to blow.
Excursion.
I get to blow people up with missiles. But if you're like a lot of these troops, all you get to do is die. You're not fighting anybody. There's no fighting going on. There's just missiles. Bombings, missiles. There's no guns. You just get blown up.
Yeah, it's like
you're just sitting there.
You're in that whole thing of like wrong place, wrong time. Because, yeah, it's like, okay, if one slips through and you're in that place, that's it. You don't have it. Yeah, there's no...
You're hanging out at a base, U.S. base in whatever Arab country there, and you're just like, not doing, I think we're in an excursion, and then blam.
Yeah.
They got you. They slipped one through, and we didn't think they'd bomb our bases.
What happened to my son or my daughter? Oh, it was he went on an excursion.
Yeah, he died. He died on an excursion.
Beautiful Iran.
It's a lovely country, actually. It is.
I know. We've looked at the pictures. It's
gorgeous.
It's
so funny. I didn't really know what Iran looked like my entire adult life until I Googled Iran, and I was like, wow, it's got like every mountains, gorgeous sea of colors, and giant cities with millions of people.
not for long.
Not for long. When I thought it was like a thing in the desert with camels.
Part of it.
And that's what most people think because we're a dumb country. So we're like, yeah, go get them sand people.
Yeah.
Bomb the hell out of them.
All those stereotypes before the internet existed and before people were able to like have a free exchange of information, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You would just know these stereotypes. And now like you'll see people posting from different places around the world and you go, oh, that looks great. Like that looks amazing. And people are having fun. And like I never picture anybody in any of those countries having a good time.
No.
I've never prior to like some of the prior to X, let's call it, or Twitter at the time. There was never a picture or a video I saw of anybody having any fun. Like if you looked at the streets of Iran or Turkey or name the country, right? All you would see is women covered up, and you'd see old dudes smoking hookahs on like an ottoman on the side of the street. And go,
pretty much.
All right, and maybe some sort of street food that was getting served that they would go,
Some falafel, falafel.
But that's it.
The falafel vendor.
That's it, yeah. And now, like, there's this little video clips that get leaked from other places around the world, and whether you agree with the Israel, whatever excursion they're involved in this week, or multiple excursions, whatever, but you see some of those people and they're going, we're still partying. And it shows them in like these underground bunkers having raves. And
yeah.
It's
in Kiev. I hate saying Kiev. I think it's Kiev. It's just that's how they say Kiev.
so confusing. I'm using my Florida accent. Kiev.
In Kiev, they they party all the they're not underground. Kiev's not really getting bombed.
Well, then not for long. It's this whole thing. You got it. It's not for long.
Not for long.
There was a thing at the locally here. The MacDill Air Force Base is under like the second highest level of security lockdown.
DEFCON Alpha.
Is that what it is, Alpha?
That was something like that. It was something like that.
Better than being DEFCON Beta. You're like, oh man, can we get it to Alpha? I want to be a Beta.
They think they clearly. I don't think it was a big deal. I didn't hear anything more about it. So it must have been somebody probably left, a hefty bag by the side of the road near the guardhouse.
Hefty, sit.
It was it, and that, or somebody dropped something. Could have been just. You think they'd say something about it if something actually happened?
I don't know, but my family was like, well, now
this is it.
They're like, should we get the interesting times we're living in? I'm the one who's not doing the bug out bag this time, right? I'm the one who's going, I can't, like we've talked about before, I can't cry wolf another time, so I'm just going to shut up.
This is the time, Matt.
Yeah, right.
They finally got you. They finally got you.
Yeah, they're coming to me going, hey, have you heard anything about this MacDill thing? Like, what's going on? Should we pack up? Should we, charge our cars and gas up and all this stuff? And I go, I think we'll be fine. I'm the one that's more cool, calm, and collected in this one.
They're going, Dad is crazy.
I go, it could
insane.
Be. I'm like, I don't really know.
I teeter on the edge of whatever, and probably the fucking one.
But they're like, she's like, could it be a nuke? I go, I don't think so. I said, they're not going to nuke here. This is not the place to nuke. They would nuke nuclear facilities before they nuked here, right? Like there's just.
You mean here?
Yeah, like CENTCOM.
You mean MacDill?
MacDill, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's on the list.
It's on the list, but it's not high priority.
It's it's on the list when they launch everything.
Right,
but not.
It's mutually assured destruction list, but it's not the initial.
Yeah, exactly.
List. So I guess that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, me too. There has been talk.
Knowing that my skin could fall off at any moment from a radiation blast.
Yeah, we're pretty close. I think we're close enough to something's gonna get you. The radiation.
Oh yeah.
Something. So they talked of nukes in this. They're saying Israel might do the Samson option, which means maybe Russia or the United States might use a tactical nuke, or Israel use a tactical.
It's just another
an excursion.
Just a bunch
of bullshit, or is should we? If we come out of this better than before, a huge win for America. A huge win, a provable win. I'm not paying big bucks for gasoline. Inflation's going down. Then I'll go, hey, I was wrong. Donald Trump's a brilliant motherfucker. But right now, I just want to do a comedy show about it, because the whole war is a comedy show. The way it's run and the characters involved, if you can't see how they've made it professional wrestling with characters like Pete Hegseth and people who are over the top and easily hateable, they do that on purpose.
Baby,
to rile you up
who's the baby
you.
face and who's the heel though? Because I'm confused.
There's no baby faces. You know who the baby face is?
They're just all a bunch of heels.
John Fetterman is the baby face.
He did a face turn. He was the heel for the longest time. Then he came out and said, "I'm good with everybody." And it's like, oh,
it's a great turn.
He's now a face.
He did it. He did the baby face. Because I've heard somebody on the other side going, on that Fetterman, he's really come around. It's like,
and meanwhile, Trump's McMahon. Trump's just Vince McMahon because he's lovable and hateable all at the same time, and he can at a moment's notice turn heel or turn face, and get a good reaction. So yeah, Trump's McMahon.
He's McMahon for sure.
And then I don't know who Triple H is running the show now over there, but I don't know what anybody else is.
I can't see Trump. Always enjoyed his humor, the way he talked off the cuff, and how he enjoyed that. Always was somewhat a fan before he became president. But I don't think that shtick, you can play that shtick when you're talking about war. You can't play the I'll do whatever I want shtick. I don't think so that's for me. So I'm like, no way. The average MAGA still goes, yeah, that's the way it is. People are going to die.
I heard an interesting thing yesterday, and I hadn't thought about it this way, but they were interviewing somebody on like CNN or something, and they're going, well, because Trump's going, some of these European or NATO allies, they don't want to partake, they don't want to commit, blah, 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 all that stuff. And this person brought up a really good point. They're going, a few years ago, Trump, all he did was blast NATO and say, we don't need you guys. We don't want to be a part of NATO. You guys aren't pulling your fair share, all this stuff. And he goes, it's kind of like a weird karma coming back of now he's going, hey, NATO, you going to put in on this? And they're like, we're not so sure about this. He's like, oh, like, I don't know what to agree or disagree with, but it was an interesting perspective to hear.
It's so funny because for everything you might say, that he did something that he said he wasn't going to do, you'll have somebody on the internet go, well, you know what? This is the 5D chess. You see what he's doing is, he's doing this
Yeah.
because in the end, we'll be out of NATO because we don't need him. It's a money pit just like the UN. It's all fake. So we're out of the UN. Possibly Israel is no longer a major force in the Middle East because they might get bombed into oblivion, and we don't have to put anybody in these bases. We'd pull out from the bases. They're sitting ducks. We save billions upon billions of dollars. We don't have to defend the world at all anymore. We pull all our troops home, and he's the most brilliant man that ever lived. That's what they say. And you go, well, I guess that's a 1 in a million, but it is a 1 in a million. But I don't, I'm not buying that have you seen the guy? The guy looks like he's about to keel over. He looks terrible.
Trump?
Yeah. Look at the last two things of him on the plane, and he's not talking right. Imagine being at war wears on an 80-year-old man.
I think he's thriving on it.
He looks like shit.
Your average,
he looks like shit.
Your average 80-year-old might feel a little stressed from it. Then there's a certain personality type that's like, yeah, time to go to work. Like that's what they feed off of, right? There's a certain, like, if everything was boring and hunky-dory, they'd be like,
oh yeah,
I thrive on chaos.
Yes.
There are those people, they thrive on chaos. So it's like,
I think we know that well.
Right. So you have to find something.
Same deal.
Yeah, you got to find chaos, and if there's not chaos, you have to create it. And at the expense of whoever. It doesn't even matter who it's, you have to create the chaos. I feel like that's some level.
Do you think that if this doesn't go, if he totally blundered on this, he's like, oops, thought it was going to be good, that he can recover from that? I mean, if this war is an epic failure, will they what excuse will they use? They'll pull something out of their ass, and it's not going to be good for me and you. I can guarantee.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking for the magic bullet at the midterms. Whatever he's going to do to pull that rabbit out of his hat again in the midterms and see what he pulls off. But I don't really know.
It's all about if this, like, I was talking to my friend Jerry, who's a real right wing guy. And I was like, so, okay, we're in the war. Now, how long in this excursion is it before you go, this is not what I signed up for? And he said, 30 days, get it done. Now, I can almost guarantee, like 2 months from now, I'm going to say, hey, and he's like, well, he'll have the litany of excuses as to why Trump has told him. We got to keep going. That's the way it works, and it's always worked that way, and I don't believe people don't understand. It's just working the same way it's always worked.
I know it's a weird, just repeating cycle. I will say, the one thing I haven't heard a lot of, which I wish there was a larger contingency for this now, like, is the peace movement.
Uh,
I know it sounds weird, right?
No.
But like, if you go
Where
back
is
to,
it?
I haven't seen anybody like if you go back to like the videos from like Vietnam and it's all these hippies and peace this and peace that. I don't see anybody these days talking like peace. Like there's nobody like, you know, where you'd find that movement that goes, hey man, let's just.
they don't seem to care about peace.
No, there's nobody that's on the peace side.
Some kind of disconnect with what? Reality or society
know,
or the group or empathy for other people because you don't hang out with other people. You just stay at home and play games and you're on your phone.
But there's no,
Weird.
or it's either you're here or you're here. There's no, just haven't seen anybody
No, but
of
there's,
going,
there's
hey,
always peace pro. I
Right,
mean,
always,
okay,
traditionally.
think of all the bullshit everybody's been protesting the last 5 years. I mean, with the drop of a hat, somebody's protesting for trans people or whatever. They're out in the streets. Immigration.
Yeah.
We're at war. We're at war. And so there's some disagreement about whether we should have gone to war. That would seem to me armies of people would be in the streets, especially young people.
right.
Nobody's in the street.
Nobody's in the street and nobody's talking about peace.
That's crazy.
Peace in the Middle East used to be like the thing. Remember that was the
That's a
thing.
t-shirt.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody was like peace. Now it's like no peace in the Middle East, and we are so divided that whatever happens, like there's just nobody. I would be happy if one of my children was going, "Hey, I'm for peace." I'd be like, "Oh, well, that's
It's a noble
that's a
cause.
noble stance.
Good
Whether
for- yes.
whether it happens or not, I doubt it. But at least it's a different position than everybody else I've seen. You know, you might have maybe there's a pocketed peace protest here and there, but I certainly haven't seen.
I haven't seen. You think there'd be mass protests? And that is the War Show with Mike and Matt. And okay, so that's it. That's segment one.
Yep, segment
See?
one.
Just,
Mini Hank. Boom.
mini hang, boom, mini hang. The War Show.
I
Whatever it is, whatever we're talking about, that's what show it is. It's a pop-up show.
I love it. Let's do that. I'll tell you what I won't do. Anything to do with St. Patrick's Day ever again.
Why you did something with St. Patrick's Day?
No,
Oh, okay.
I finally realized that I don't like it, and I don't want to participate in it. And there's too many of these things, and I'm going. I never had some sort of allegiance to St. Patrick's Day. Like, it means nothing to me. And
You're here.
but yet they're going to try to get me to go out and drink green beer and do shots of whiskey, whatever it is. And I'm going, I don't give a rat's ass about St. Patrick's Day. I don't give a rat's ass about a lot of holidays, but
It's a made-up holiday to make money.
right.
So it'll never go away. Because if you're a bar, if you don't have to have St. Patty's Day, you might go out of business. It's one of those holidays. You
It
got
is.
four, maybe five holidays that really give you the profit. And they'll book bands in the bar at 6 o'clock in the parking lot.
Yep, tents.
6 o'clock in the morning, and everybody's in on it.
Yeah.
Everybody's in for some reason. They're like green beer at 6 a.m. because it's St. Patty's Day. It's so weird.
Here's what I did for St. Patrick's. This is my new St. Patrick's Day tradition. I watched the Catching a Leprechaun episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and went to sleep. And I'm going, that's about as great as it's going to get.
It's about all you need to do.
But yeah, I saw these tents being put up at one of these Irish bars, and there was like 60-year-olds, 65-year-olds, older, 80-year-olds out there at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, wearing all their green and their khaki shorts and their flip flops and all this stuff. And I'm going, I don't know why they were even like. What prompted you to leave the house? The only thing that prompted you to leave the house is the fact that it's St. Patrick's Day. And you're going, honey, we must get to the Irish bar.
We can finally eat corned beef and cabbage.
Right.
Finally.
It's like turkey on Thanksgiving. You can do that any time of the year, but
nobody
nobody does.
Nobody does because it sucks
It's
ass.
stupid.
Trace said he worked at Beef O'Brady's when
Oh.
he was younger, and they had corned beef and cabbage on the menu, and nobody ever ordered it except on St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
And it's like because it sucks.
It's stupid. Take it off the menu. Start a new tradition.
Yeah, I've really never celebrated St. Patty's Day. If I want to go out on a weeknight, I'll just, back in the day when I was a little younger, just go out and drink. I still do it now. We go on Thursday night. Sometimes we drink.
That, or I want to find the place that has the least amount of people possible. I don't want to find the place that's got the most amount of people with the longest wait and the biggest crowd. That's the direct opposite of what I want. I want to find the place where it has like 0 cars in the parking lot. I can drive past it, look in the window, and go, there is absolutely nobody at the bar. That's where I want to be. Let me go there. That's where I want to get a drink.
Here. Like those St. Patty's crowd. How miserable.
Ick.
How miserable. And then, so you go out there and you stand with a bunch of drunks.
Like an asshole.
Like an asshole dressed in green, and they're playing, who wants to hear that shit?
No, I'd rather listen to Cardi B WAP a million times in a row.
At least I'd be going, I was like, this song sucks, but I'm moving. Not, F your, I hear how now another ditty. Shove your ditties up your ass. Play some AC/DC.
I'm back in black.
Shook me all night.
I'll tell you,
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I did. I found myself last weekend. I had to go pick up something from a store at the mall.
Wow, you went to the mall.
I haven't been to the mall in a while. And keep in
Me
mind,
either.
it was like a department store, so I didn't have to walk through the mall. I could have just simply walked in, picked up my item, and left. Instead, I made the conscious choice to go, haven't been to a mall in a while.
See what's up.
See what's going on around here. And this was I think this was on a Friday night.
And how was it? How was it?
Malls are screwed. It was
Friday night?
It was dead. And then I'm looking at the stores and I'm going, man, like anytime you see Asian furniture places, like 3 of them in the same mall, and then you have like eyebrow art places where it's like you just go there and get your eyebrows done.
Fixed.
Yeah. And then there's like 4 barbershops, and then there's like
That's not the mall.
yeah. And then there's, what was the other thing that was
Aunt Annie's still open?
okay, that was what I was thinking. That was literally, Mike, the only place that was busy was Auntie Anne's Pretzels. They had a line of 20 people. It's like everybody in the mall just went to the mall to
Just
get
for that.
Auntie Anne's Pretzels. I was like, good for them. They're still killing it, and they're killing it with like a what is that 100 square feet footprint?
Oh,
if that.
if
I mean,
that.
it's
yeah. I mean, they used to be in a kiosk.
It's barely bigger than this studio,
It's
right?
tiny. And because all they do is make the dough and bake the pretzels. It's like that one product. See, they stuck to it. They're like, just, you ain't getting out. You want a drink and a pretzel. That's what you get.
And it smells delicious. And
Oh, it's so good.
it's great.
I used to every time I go to the mall and go to it. Is it Aunt Annie's? What is it?
Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it smells so good.
Oh, man. That was it. And
Thank you. That was the end of the mall show. Thanks for tuning in. I swear you need
topic number 4 here on the mini hang list.
I think we just do an anti-podcast. We're anti-malls. We're anti the Irish. We're anti the war.
I'm dead. But for real, when's the last time you went to a mall? I mean, it used to be a thing. It was. This is not like a get off the lawn, get off my lawn kind of thing. It's sad to see that. It's kind of sad. It was
nothing wrong. I don't know if it's better that everybody orders things from Amazon now and nobody goes out in public. They just sit at home and wait for everything to be delivered to their doorstep. Or it was better to go out and have a nice little time at the mall and have an Aunt Annie's pretzel.
And get your eyebrows threaded.
I don't get it. What else was at the mall?
No, okay.
Have some Sbarro pizza.
That's not even there. The food court had like 4 places. You had Chick-fil-A, which it takes a lot to get them out of there, right? Like, I mean, Chick-fil-A, everybody loves Chick-fil-A. They had some random Spanish place that was like a pop-up of like going, hey, I noticed you. It's like one of those things where they go, hey, your food court's empty. I'm willing to give you X amount a month if you let me have one of those spaces. And the mall's like, okay, go ahead. And you know the place isn't going to survive. It's just there. But then there was a cheesesteak place, which was reputable. But other than that, I think, and then you've got the obligatory Asian food place that's giving out the samples of the honey barbecue chicken, General Tso or whatever chicken, that stuff, fry rye, and then that was like it.
Were there a bunch of empty places?
Oh,
like
yeah.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah, it was
Nobody's going to the mall, man.
desolate.
But I don't know how they're, because all those most of the big box stores, the what was this, the J.C. Penney's and the Sears and all, I don't know, those things ain't around anymore.
Okay, so
they do everything online.
Sears was still there, I think, and maybe even J.C. Penney.
Really?
But I didn't walk in either one of them.
Who's going to those stores?
Even though I'm a fan of that stuff. I'm not mad at it, but I don't need anything. So I was just like, I'm not gonna I'm gonna leave the mall now.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
But at least it used to be a fun thing for young people to do. If you're a teenager, there's arcade, there's a shit ton of stuff to do at the mall.
Oh, there is some sort of arcade there.
Really?
Like a big arcade. They have like I don't know.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, they had a big arcade thing with like go-kart racing or something like that, and then like
really?
a big.
That's a big. How much money is that?
That used to be a department store that now they've
Wow.
like transitioned into some arcade or something like that. I don't know.
Probably a horrible idea. You're gonna go belly up in 6 weeks.
The go-karts are on the second floor, and I'm like going.
Is they built for that?
Logistically, I don't know how this is going to go in 10 years if it's around.
Yeah, they'll be knocking that shit down.
Craziness, man.
Malls.
Yeah, it used to be fun with the malls. Have you been following this Afro Man trial?
I have something that I saw. It was a video I was going to play. Not tonight, necessarily, but I can. It says Afro Man absolutely destroys cop who cried at his defamation trial.
I sent you a couple emails on this, and forgive the typo in the subject line on some of these, but there's
on
like
the standard or wife's song.
what was the first one I sent you down there? It's like three
Ray
in
J.
a row.
Okay, we got Ray J.
No, not
Wrestling
Ray J.
Botch.
No, not
Roman, the new song.
That one. Yeah, yeah.
This one?
Yeah, go. So, how familiar are you with the Afro Man situation?
Not at all.
Okay, so forgive my rudimentary breakdown of the situation, but from what I gather, he basically had the cops called on him to his house, right? Off of a hot tip.
Who? Afro Man?
Afro.
Okay.
And they basically thought that he had drugs in there, and so they got a search warrant, and they broke down his door, and they raided his house and pointed guns at his kid, and rifled through all of his stuff, everything that you would expect these cops to do, right? And then they tore out the surveillance system on some level so it wouldn't work anymore. But meanwhile, he's like, I still got the surveillance footage, right? Mm-hmm. Now, keep in mind, they found nothing.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's messed up. You guys came in and did this, and you found nothing, but screw you guys, because you just decided to do whatever the hell you wanted to do. Now it's my time to get back at you. So he's been writing songs about them, about the situation, and putting all these cops on blast through music and all this stuff. And now it's finally come to trial because now these cops are suing for defamation. Mm-hmm. So they're going, Mr. Afro Man used our name in a song, and it's hurt our lives tremendously. And Afro Man's going, screw you guys. You hurt my life. You broke into my place. All. And I'm fascinated with the whole thing. So now it's finally coming to trial. So now you've got this whole hubbub, and it's honestly a pretty interesting case, depending on how you look at it. I'm completely 110% on Afro Man's side. I really am. Yeah. I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
I mean, free speech.
Well, yeah. And so I mean, you can play anyone.
He's saying the truth, right?
It's
Is he embellishing it?
So here's where it gets interesting: is he's taken a few liberties. He did say he banged this cop's wife, and the cop is now on the stand, and he's getting asked whether or not Afro Man banged his wife, and the cop's going, "I don't know."
No.
It's getting very. I think this is that one.
This clip?
I think so. Yeah.
Look at what Afro Man's wearing.
It's a boss move.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement, is that he said he had sex with your wife,
Yes.
and that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? What are you talking about?
I kind of feel like these cops were just power hungry assholes, and they thought they could run roughshod. And all of a sudden, Mr. Froman, aka Afro Man, is taking them to task, and they didn't expect it. I love it.
Oh yeah, I mean, to do what they did, usually you need a warrant and everything, because there's
Which they had.
Yeah, but what kind of evidence do you have? Just a tip, like somebody you can call any tip and say this guy's got 100 pounds of cocaine, and the cops will knock down his door.
Well, he's also saying they messed with his money. I don't know if he's accusing them of actually taking the money, or he maybe didn't know what he had. But they're going. He's basically saying, just because you go in the house, you don't find anything, but you find a lot of money, doesn't mean that it's money that was gained from illicit activities, right? Like you can't just you can't bust somebody's door down and just take the money, right? Like that's not the way police work is supposed to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he keeps on the stand here, talking about his wife's allegation.
This guy's a mouth breather, man. This guy is a moron.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
I don't know. Is Afro Man banging his wife?
That's the thing. I don't know.
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know. I just
Been
need
with
to know
that
yes or
woman
no.
since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of? Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
So
This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot. He thinks like he's making some kind of point. He's just an idiot.
What they've done is this is a complete Streisand effect. Like they've given just Afro Man more fuel to make more music and get his name out there more and make them
this is
look
great.
worse.
This is great for Afro Man. He's turned a negative into a positive.
Now, I don't even know which song this is because he's came out with like 4 songs or something. He just keeps going.
Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet.
Oh my God, this is good. Wow, man, you don't
Afro Man.
You don't mess with Afro Man.
Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
Verse 2.
Tasha Chamberlain is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't rape me, don't get videoed and caught.
This is brilliant. This is
He
brilliant.
flipped it.
He flipped it like a mofo.
Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do.
What if he's got to
ya.
pay publishing on that beat? I don't know how that goes.
This is Glory, Glory, Hallelujah.
Yeah, I wonder who
Possibly.
who owns the publishing on that one.
Somebody buys everything. Everything.
Note to self:
Think of-
look into publishing rights for Glory, Glory, Hallelujah.
Did they play this at the trial? Didn't they have to play one of?
They are playing. Yes, yeah. I think that's in another clip I
'cause
sent
that's what
you.
the whole thing is, right?
Yeah,
The defamation is from his songs, right? Mostly.
yeah. They were showing.
So they have to play him.
Yeah, one of the
And-
ladies one of the officers that he's blasting on one of these songs was forced to like listen to it, and she's crying and all this stuff.
Crying.
I mean, it is. This trial is bananas, and in
Why is
in
this
the
not getting
best
more
way.
press?
I know.
This is a great story.
It's so amazing. I don't know if you want to finish out this song.
I kind of do.
Let's do it.
If you're on the jury, or if you're on the jury, I'm watching. Okay, I'm on the jury. I'm watching this. I'm loving it. I'm like, this is good stuff. This
Right.
is funny, and I believe this guy. He's very believable, and
And
case closed.
I
I mean, he's laying out the case in the song.
And I've had experience with cops not doing the best thing in the world. So, like, if you've ever had one of those experiences, you look at that and it sticks with you.
Look at all the people that he looped in with corrupt things that he found on the internet. Mm-hmm. So he had somebody research. The guy, the private detective.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, exactly. And he got all this dirt on these people, which he said is on the internet. So it's factual, and turned it all around on everybody.
Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Prosecutor David Kelly turned to jelly when they fell. Coward ran to Arizona so he wouldn't catch the hell. Kimmy tried to dodge us. Rogers tried to retire and dip like a rat.
Return dip, double dip. You want to double dip? You're gonna run it like a rat,
Leaving a sinking ship.
Oh man, he's got AI shit.
He put a rat tail on the guy.
Oh man,
So good.
this is so good.
Rogers
Gotta see the
tried
rat
to
again.
retire and dip like a rat, leaving a sinking ship. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro
Look how
Man
happy
is
he is.
gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya.
this is so good.
My proof's on the internet. All you crooked cops in the world that's doing wrong, you better stop, you crooked cop, before I put you in a song. Make your family and your friends laugh out loud and sing along. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya.
Yeah.
Afro Man is gonna...
So
Bravo, Afro Man.
the other clip I sent you, I believe, is of Afro Man on the stand today.
Is this like all this people? These are like AI images of all the people he's talking about. Like that's the guy on the stand.
Yep.
So this is some AI. This is some AI.
I don't know if I don't know if that's AI or those are actually like depositions that were from previously before it went to trial. Those all look real, but who knows?
Who knows? Who knows nowadays? Oh, okay. Fascinating.
But when you hear him on the stand,
Sorry.
what?
I'm looking at this video with the 3 Afro Man dancing.
I didn't know I was a fan of Afro Man until today.
Me
honestly.
either.
Lee Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
Oh man.
It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. My dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting.
He's doing what every innocent person who's ever been screwed over by the system would want to do if given the capabilities.
Exactly.
And there is nothing wrong with that.
That's good stuff.
And he's got
Exhausted from Afro Man.
he's great for revenge. I'm
Big
envious
fan.
of his revenge tactics.
I am too.
I got to adopt his playbook.
All right. Thanks for listening to the Afro Man Breakdown Show. We appreciate it. See you guys next week.
No, wait. There's more. You do have to hear Afro Man on the Stand. I don't want to drag this out too long.
Did I miss it? Where's that?
It's in your email.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Gotcha.
It's somewhere.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Wife song or on the stand?
Oh, from Afro Man on the Stand. Yes. So this is him kind of explaining it, right? And when you look at both sides of the argument, if you're on the whatever side you're on, after you hear this, you got to kind of agree with him. I don't know.
Afro
It just
Man
makes sense.
on the stand.
They did, searching your house gave you the right to do everything you
Under the
did.
circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think
No, wait. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm with the guy with the flag suit.
Yeah, that guy.
This guy's good.
The Froman guy.
He's got me convinced.
I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
This sounds familiar.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday.
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes,
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
yes,
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person. She is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the...
I mean, this lawyer's terrible. Your Honor, you can't be going on a rant. Answer the question.
I know he's letting him.
He's owning this.
He's
attorney.
owning it. Yeah.
He's owning this attorney.
predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that, but you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying
Double
nothing.
down.
None of this would be going home if they had did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Killing him. He's killing him.
It's so
Is
good.
there anything that could change
I got to play this tomorrow, too. I'm sorry, man. This is a double shot.
Yeah.
your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have.
Mr. Froman just ate them alive, dude. Again,
Oh my
if I'm
God.
on a jury in that one, like maybe you wouldn't want me on that jury in that one. I don't know. Because if I was on that jury, I'm going with that guy. I just am. It just makes more sense to me.
Way more sense.
If you're talking about defamation, like who's defaming who? They're the ones that broke it. Like, you know, their whole job was to paint him in a bad light. That's their whole job, was to go in there, try to find some stuff. They did shit wrong. And then so they could they could have their little gotcha moment and go back to the station and go, oh, you won't believe who we collared today, who we got. You know, it's like some sort of like little victory.
Afro Man, we're gonna go national news on
right. I'm gonna get credit for that collaring that guy. And meanwhile, he's like, no, that's not the deal.
When you know, whatever they're doing, you know, breaking into somebody, busting down somebody's door, you know, they could easily shot Afro Man.
Yeah.
You know, so he's got a right to, you know.
I don't think he was home, but
Oh, well, never mind.
But I hear you. But his kids were.
I thought he said an AR-15 pointed at him.
At his kids.
So I thought he said at me in front of my kids.
Oh no, I think he said in front. I don't know. I could be
either
incorrect.
way,
Yeah.
they had their AR-15 pointed at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, somebody breaks down your door. A lot of people go for their gun.
And they never clean up either. It's not like they raid your place and they go, oh, you know what? Sorry about emptying out all your drawers and turning your furniture over. And
I don't think they fix your.
They don't do anything.
Cut wires either. I don't think. I think they totally F you.
Good for Afro Man.
Good for Afro Man.
That's all I'm saying.
Wow. I had no idea this was going on.
You did. I mean, in all fairness, I didn't. I kind of heard about the news story back in the day, but all of a sudden, now that it's in trial, now it's fun. Now it's great.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with Afro Man.
I mean, I wouldn't go see him in concert.
No, not at all.
Let's not get it twisted. I respect his skills in defending himself on this, but I'm not. I mean, you know,
total chutzpah. His huge balls, just giant balls.
Yeah, but do you think that down the road that's going to come back and bite him in the ass? Because now every cop on the force is like, oh, Mr. Froman or whatever did us dirty in that trial. He messed with my friend. All that stuff.
Or do they not want to mess with Mr. Froman?
That's true, because if they pull over Mr. Froman, they're gonna get a dose.
Yeah, that's what it takes, a lot of balls.
Yeah, it does.
To go up against the system, man. People
sure
don't generally win. They don't generally win.
If he doesn't win, I don't know where that goes. I guess he'll be touring on, and then I got high till forever.
He's got a whole new audience now, though. He said, I better get famous again so I can pay these bills when I lose.
That's what
all this is about.
If he loses defamation to one of these officers or whatever, I wonder is that like it? And then he can just continue to make songs about him going, I lost anyways. Like, what's the big deal? And then just go bananas?
They could sue him again.
Poor Froman.
That's crazy. I wonder how much that money Afro Man's got.
Not as much as he did.
Got a bunch of hanging out at his house that the cops found. They just stole it.
Yeah.
Afro Man. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
All I know is because I got high. That's all I know from Afro Man.
I think that's all anybody knows.
Got high.
Yeah. It's just fine.
So a tune you listen to when it first comes out a few times, and then you never listen to it again because it's like, it's kind of stupid.
Tunes I've been on a 90s rock kick.
90s rock. Who's your favorite 90s rock band? What is 90s? Is that emo? What is it? 90s? Give me some bands.
Okay, so ones that I've listened to recently on this random playlist. I'm sure if people in chat are if they feel so obliged, can probably pipe up with some good bands from the 90s, because I'm not going to get them all. But the ones that I was listening to recently was like Silverchair.
Silverchair.
Remember Silverchair?
I remember their one song.
Yeah.
Ooh, tomorrow.
Yep. Sponge. They were in this playlist. Stone Temple Pilots was in the playlist.
Great band.
Nirvana was not, but that's just a band I'm thinking. Foo Fighters was in the playlist. Oh man, it was like almost like a grocery store playlist. You know, you go into like a grocery store and you hear the songs in the back. You go,
yeah,
I remember that one. And it used to be like a Creed, right? Perfect example. You'd be like, oh, that used to be like #1 in the rock charts. And then you're walking through Winn-Dixie and you're going, is that Creed on in the background while I'm shopping for bread? Like, what's that doing in here?
Heard that in 15 years.
There's got to be a grocery store playlist like that has all those, same and like
Sure, there's services.
I'll hear Sugar Ray someday when the life has passed me by. That'll be on the grocery store playlist. Maybe the 90s rock I was listening to was grocery store style playlist.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's grocery store rock.
Yeah, something along the Vertical Horizons of the
Horizon.
world. She's everything.
I got all that on my iPod, all that shit.
You have the grocery store playlist on your iPod right
It's
there.
Just, I have a panoply of songs from generations and genres. And
90s rock ruled. You can't mess with that.
Yeah, I'm kind of over all that stuff.
Over what? 90s rock?
Yeah.
Well, that's because you constantly play it on your iPod. That's what you have. You play that on repeat.
I don't have a lot.
What do you mean you're over it?
Just I've heard it so many times.
You're telling me if Hum Counting Stars comes on, you're not going to listen to that?
But that wasn't one that you hear on the radio. You'll hear AC/DC's "Shook Me All Night Long" a million times in your lifetime.
Those are
Hum. You're not going to hear hardly ever again.
okay. Yeah, I'm talking about more like the fringe hits.
I like fringe hits.
Yeah, like even with Creed, I'm not talking about the
Take you high.
yeah, not that one. I'm talking about the weird one where. Please don't hurt me falling. I don't know. It's my wonderful Scott Stapp impression.
I like it. They say it's gonna rain.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's a good song.
It was a great song, but it was like a fringe hit. It was there.
It's a good band.
Like-
It's a good band.
I'll give you another. Oleander. Perfect example of a band that you.
Who's I can't think of an Oleander song. Oleander's the band?
Yeah.
I can't even think of that.
I'll give you another one. Hoobastank.
Oh, Hoobastank. Yeah.
Fringe hit, right? Like they had a.
They play Hoobastank still at the stadiums.
Yeah, I could see that.
Which is it? No, that's that. What's Hoobastank?
That's Trapped.
Trapped.
Yeah, another great
I
fringe.
lied. I got all this on my iPod. I lied. Totally got all this on my.
Headstrong by Trapped. That's the one you're thinking
I got
of.
Trapped Echo. I got their B-side.
Echo.
On my.
Echo. That was a great album.
I got Nina Cherry Buffalo Stance.
You in a Buffalo Stance.
Yeah, what's he like? The man's a gigolo. That's a good song.
Fun
man.
fact, you know who her brother is?
I do.
We're the only two listening that know who her brother
Donna
is.
does.
1, 2, 3.
Eagle-eyed
Cherry.
That'll wrap up the gay show. Thanks for tuning in. We got like 6 segments, buddy.
Killing it on the mini hangs.
Killer mini hangs.
Put these little mini hangs out, drip them.
We're so far ahead of our
Nobody
time.
else knows what we're talking about with the mini hangs.
Oh,
though.
they don't?
No.
Oh, I think I just threw out my shoulder. Dang it. Trying to get
Just
it
like that? You throw out your shoulder by not even
I
moving?
adjusted my position. Oh,
And now your shoulder's out?
no, it's just tweaked. I haven't done push-ups in 4 months, and it's really bumming me out because I can't do them because of my shoulder. It's like when your shoulder is like you can't do shit.
So you can't drop down and give me 10,
I could.
but it would
It
hurt
would
you?
hurt. Yeah, I do. I'll do it. Yeah. If there's a 5 spot on it.
If somebody were like, I'll give you $1,000, 100 push-ups in 5 minutes, could you do it?
In 5 minutes, yes.
You could.
Ooh, I haven't done them in 4 months. I bet 10 minutes.
Trying to negotiate with a fake offer to begin with?
It's just like when your shoulders bother, you can't do shit, man. It's a bummer.
What'd you do to your shoulder?
Push-ups.
Oh, really?
Like, I got to.
And you anticipate being able to do 100 in 10 minutes?
It's not bad. I mean, it's just enough to bother the F out of me.
What was the push-up challenge they did at the Stern Show back in the day? This is like way back with Scott the Engineer, and they had like it was like $30,000 on it or something like that for him to be able to do 100 whatever. I think it was 20 push-ups or something, and then they try to like screw him out of it, like saying he did the push-ups wrong, he didn't do correct form, and he went bananas, dude. Scott the Engineer freaking out, like that New York, like the New Yorker came out kind of thing. That old gag of like form, because you can always just back out of the bet and go, you did it, but it wasn't correct,
not proper form,
and then have somebody tripping out. I don't know. Anyway,
we're done. We're done for the hour.
Look at that. An hour
Time
down.
flies.
Good Lord.
All right.
Are the hang lines open tonight? Are they going to be open maybe?
Couldn't possibly tell you.
Maybe.
I will check immediately.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
That was 6 solid gold segments, my friend. I'm telling them, it's a good idea. People want short form shit.
Slow drips.
More is less, or less is more. One of those.
One of those.
One of those. I'm looking for my
What are you gonna do? A St. Patrick's Day thing? What do you got?
No, where is he?
You got the Irish.
Oh, I do have that. I do have that.
That's the only way I celebrate St. Patrick's Day is with that song.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back with more Cluster F. Cluster. I mean the hang.
Anthony Rick, man, they cuff me, whole case get flipped, man. Count baby and hold in case thinking they got a wrist, man. Hold on, charge, I didn't get a shit, man. Shit, man, they really shit, here the shit, man. Slick, man, Mr. Rick, man, this is slick, man. Catch chase, get a shit gone so quick, man. Just wanna catch a kiss when his shit disappear. Gotta charge eyes at the same day with the same Drake, doing the same shit in the same goddamn way. I don't need to master the shit in the broad day, fast say stitch, and the Rick say do not name, not a single name you cannot play. Did it with a duck for to make the whole case fake. Hometown, push nigga really need to go away, fly away, take a plane quick to another state.
Like how you beat the case. I don't need to do the rings, I'm not taking
Come
it.
another day.
Cause I have Anthony Rickman.
We can fight, that's another thing.
Like legal services, all it take on 3.
I got a knife on my chop, that's another blade.
0505.
You want some Anthony Rick, man, they cuff me, whole case get flipped, man. Count big bands, get the whole damn case, thinking they got a wrist, man. Hold on, charge, I didn't get a shit, man. Shit, man, they really shit, here the shit, man. Slick, man, Mr. Rick, man, this is slick, man. Catch chase, get a shit gone so quick, man.
Just wanna catch a kiss when his shit disappear.
So pop up, get the bag, disappear. Conversation never lasts when the cash and the fear. So make a toast, put the glass in the air for the bitches in the past that ain't glad that I'm here. New hoes think it's rad when I air. Put the speakers on blast, shaking ass in the mirror. So pour a four up in the glass and I share it to the niggas with the goals that don't fall when they scared. So I ain't never had clothes, now it's rare for me to come rose. Gold rich froze when I'm near. So I put the carrots in the lobe on my ear, can't believe this shit cold, bro. It snows when I hear.
Anthony Rick, man, they cuff me, whole case get flipped, man. Count big bands, whole damn case, thinking they got a wrist, man. Hold on, charge, I didn't get a shit, man. Shit, man, they really shit, here the shit, man. Slick, man, Mr. Rick, man, this is slick, man. Catch chase, get a shit gone so quick, man.
Just wanna catch a kiss when his shit disappear.
Anthony Rick, man. Anthony Rick, man.
Anthony Rickman was a huge help during one of the most stressful situations I've dealt with. He walked me through everything related to my burglary case, stayed on top of communication, and made sure I understood my options at every step. His professionalism and dedication really truly gave me peace of mind. I'm grateful for his help and would definitely recommend him. Thank you, Anthony.
Professional Wrestler 911, what's your emergency?
Good day, mate.
Can I put you on hold? I'm swamped over here, man. I got Ric Flair on the other line, and he's drunk, and he's whipping some Girl Scouts with a belt. Is it?
Oh, my God. Wham, wham, wham.
Wait a second. Is this Hollywood Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
I got to go, Flair. Bigger fish to fry. See ya. All right, I hung up on Flair. What's up, Hogan?
You have no idea what's going on over here.
No shit. That's why you're supposed to tell me. Fucking moron.
Oh, okay. Flip the McGillicuddy on your boy. All right.
Yeah. Why don't you just start from the beginning?
Please. Beginning? You don't even know the end.
Of course I don't know the end, asshole. You haven't told me a fucking thing. Hold on. I got to get a couple of experts on the line for this. Hey, Jimmy. Randy, come take this call.
Hello?
Hello.
Good day, mate.
Hogan, what's going on? Are you getting worked?
Oh, triple end around.
Oh, yeah, triple end around. That's not good. Give us the Iggy, Hogan.
I got a his art on for the Wizards.
Oh, no, he's overdosed on Cialis again. Hogan, how many did you take? 5?
Oh, bro, times 10.
50 Cialis? Oh, man, Hogan, what have you gotten yourself into down there?
Ooh, man, did I step into a landmine over here.
Oh, no, he stepped into a landmine, Macho.
That's good. He stepped into the landmine, not on the landmine. Yeah, dig it? Stay in the landmine.
landmine, Hogan. Stay inside the landmine. You'll be okay.
Oh, listen, I got something for the... Oh.
Oh my God, what was that, Hogan?
For all the shiz sandwiches I've had to eat all over the years, I'm just now getting my biz house cleaned out.
Oh no, he's eating Chiz-It sandwiches again. Hogan, stop. It's bad for your health.
It hurt when you wear a Wiz-Eye t-shirt, too. You know what I'm saying?
Randy, he's eating Chiz sandwiches in a Wiz-Eye t-shirt. It's going to ruin his career.
Come on, Terry. Everybody knows you eat a shiz sandwich in a dark t-shirt.
I know there's something else. Hold on a minute. Wait. Audible Tutti Frutti Shuffle.
The Tutti Frutti Shuffle? Hogan, you're losing me. Randy, what's the Tutti Frutti Shuffle?
Yeah, the Tutti Frutti Shuffle. That's the dance that gay guys do with the bathhouse before they give you a blowjob. Aha! Not that I know.
Ooh, yeah, the double Tutti Frutti end around me, up my kids, around my back, down my crack, up my sizzack.
Oh, my God. Hogan's either had a gay gangbang or he smoked too much angel dust.
All the above times 10.
There's a foreign land, and some say it's grand, and it's full of green good luck. But I disagree. I shout 1, 2, 3, hey, hey, the Irish suck. Yeah, they love to fight, and they're not too bright, just drinking their nasty brew. Damn the Irish rogue and his silly brogue, if you're Irish, then fuck you. Yeah, they got red hair and they foul the air with their filthy Irish stink. Watch them sip their cup and then throw up, 'cause all they do is drink. Kiss a Blarney Stone, and when you're done, you can kiss my bare ass too. Damn the Irish rogue and his silly brogue, if you're Irish, then fuck you. Kiss the Blarney Stone, you lawyer scum, then kiss my bare ass too. You're an Irish prick, so suck my dick. If you're Irish, then fuck you.
Welcome back to the Hang with Mike and Matt.
We were just doing a massive push-up contest out there in the hallway.
Couldn't do one. My shoulder crumbled on the first attempt.
I did 100 with Mike on my back, mounting me from behind.
Mounting it from behind. Not doing anything to help our image, Matt.
What are you going to do? It's okay. Oh, my God. No, I logged into the Twitch to look at the chat. And, yeah, we took a break, and Ned's Navy's talking about us being out there and doing a contest or something shirtless. Whatever we were talking about before. So
push-ups, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. All right. I can't pay attention to chat and talk at the same time. I'm not that talented.
No, anytime, like, I've totally lost anytime I do it. I mean, sometimes you can do it, like, on cluster F, and then you can jump back in the conversation, because you got 3 people, and then sometimes you do it, and then somebody's talking at you, and you're like, shit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, come on, say something that gives me a hint as to what the fuck you're talking about.
A crumb of context, sir.
Because I was reading something.
Completely.
Leon's bathtub set over here.
What is going on in chat? Is anything happening? How are the people? How is everybody? Does anybody have any? I was asking Mike before the show, like, is there any good news? And he was like, And I'm going, I know. Like, is there?
Yeah, how about any national news, local news, personal news, anything? Let's get some good stuff going.
News. I just, everything around me seems so, like, heavy and dark, and I just wish, if it's Ned's Rusty Taint in chat or whoever it is, good news. I would love to, like, celebrate somebody's good news. Not somebody going, oh, so-and-so just passed away. It's like,
can't get my pool clean.
I want to hear somebody be like, hey, I got this great promotion at work. Everything's great. son's doing awesome, daughter's doing great, like whatever the case may be. But I don't hear good news. Does anybody in chat have good news?
I'm trying to come up with something, but I couldn't.
Give me some good news. You have no good news. Zero.
Yeah, Berlin's doing great in vet school. That's good news.
That is good news. The bad news is she's going to have to put animals down for a living.
Yeah, it's a mentally challenging profession. A lot of vet suicides, they say.
Really?
It's true. Because you're dealing with.
Hold on, they kill the animals and then off themselves? Is like
it's part of it,
like a double suicide kind of thing.
It's a murder
suicide.
No, I mean not a ton, but like disproportionate number. People. It's like a profession where you're constantly dealing with probably death and stuff, like being a doctor. I don't know.
How many dogs do you think the vet puts down weekly?
That's a good question.
Like, does she know the answer to that? Do you think?
Nah, that's probably. Pretty...
She doesn't know what she's in for.
Yeah, she's never had to do that. She's doing, she's done all kind of surgeries. She volunteers at clinics and does the spaying and the neutering. She's taken out like eyeballs and amputated tails and stuff. So she's getting to do all that stuff, but she hasn't done.
Getting to do so far. She's been able to remove eyeballs, chop off tails, lop off dongs, and sew up vaginas. She hasn't been able to murder them yet.
Not yet.
But give her some time.
Jen got her first murder in. Not yet. That can't be, fun part of the job,
I feel like that's a lot of the job for some reason.
I don't think it's that. I don't think there's that many, I'm sure you maybe get 1 or 2 a week at most.
Dude, committing 2 murders a week is, that's a...
Teach your techs to do that.
That does have to be taxing on the soul. Imagine if you're a tech that's got to do that, and you're not even getting paid the big bucks like a vet. You're just getting a tech, and you're just a murder tech.
Yeah, she was a tech for a couple of years before she went to vet school, so she probably has done it. I
was going to say, how did she get away with not murdering anything yet?
Yeah, she's probably done it then. Yeah, for sure.
Is that murder? No, it's not.
No, you're doing that would be hard because some animals you're like, well, I got to put it down. It's for the animal's best interest. They're in pain and they're old or whatever. They got cancer. But what if the owner's like, I'm moving to Toledo. Can you put Fluffy down for me? And Fluffy's like.
Yeah, if you see him up and spry, I would
that's
imagine that's
hard to do.
Yeah, I would think that would be a bit difficult.
Oh, I'm the angel of death. I've put down so many animals. Ooh. It's my job. Like, nobody else is going to do it. They all want me to do it.
I did it one time, and I didn't even want to be in the room for it. And my wife was like, "You have to. This isn't about you." She's like, this is so the dog doesn't feel lonely. This isn't about like your feelings. And I'm going, oh damn, she's totally right. Like, so I was in there and pet his head and all that stuff, and I watched. He had these little whiskers, and you could see his breathing slow, and you could see the whiskers just kind of, and then all of a sudden, they just didn't do it anymore. And I'm going, that sucked. That was a rough morning.
It's not fun.
No,
it's so weird when okay, you're petting them, they're alive, and they're passing, and you're petting them, and then they pass, and it's like, it's so weird how they're transformed into something so lifeless.
Yeah.
It's like there's just nothing there. You touch them, and it's just like, that's not them anymore. It's so weird.
And then they come in and go, if you'd like to bury the dog, here's a great recommendation of a pet cemetery. If you'd like to get ashes from the dog, here's a great recommendation. And they like give you stuff like pamphlets, like to take with you. You're like, what? Did they just sell me? Right,
yeah, for sure.
Like they just sold me right there. And of course we did the dog ashes, and it arrived. I mean, something arrived. Ashes arrived.
It's not your dog's ashes.
I know, right? Like.
Sand.
How am I supposed to know if that's,
dirt from whatever state that's from?
I mean, I've never even opened up the box to see even what it looks like. Who's going to open it up? It's not like a present where you go, oh, it came in the mail. Yay. Like, you rip it open. Woo. So I don't even know what's in there, but yeah.
I got all mine buried out there. I was out there with my granddaughter, and she's on the tire swing, and she said something about burying an animal. I said something about because there's a dead deer, and I said, yeah, it was a dead deer in the road, and so nobody was going to pick it up. So I said I went and got it, and we buried it. And I said it's right over there by Roo and Hisser and Baby and Boomer and Pooch. I was like, oh my God.
So do you have coordinates of where you know where all of them are? Like if I said, okay,
No.
you got to go dig up X, right?
No.
You know, whatever animal right now, would you?
I could find it eventually.
I don't mean to laugh at that.
We put like the first couple animals, we put little tombstones on there, and then they got overgrown, and then we quit. It's like
no more tombstones.
No, you got pictures of them. You don't need to put a tombstone for an animal. The Hang, who's this?
God damn you, depressing fuckers! You're killing us in Hang.
It's poignant stories about animals.
We're just hanging. Give us some good news, for God's sake. You got anything good?
Jesus, I got a 3-legged dog that I'm gonna have to put down without bringing tears to my eyes. Christ came here to be happy.
Why do you have to put the 3-legged dog down?
Because she's not doing well.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever thought about just taking care of it yourself?
Not a chance. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I hear you.
I couldn't either, unless I had to.
My wife worked for a veterinarian for almost 20 years. So.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
So give us some good news.
You're bringing us down.
Yeah, dude. You're talking about your 3-legged dog.
This is VW Rick up here in the frozen north.
What's happening, VW?
Oh, it was beautiful today. It was like 70 degrees, bright sunshine. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Bite me.
You're up there with a 3-legged dog that you're going to put down in the freezing cold.
Yeah, no kidding. So how about a spring meat hang?
Spring meat. It's already spring. I don't know. Donna is ultra busy.
Like in April or something like that. You know, at least us northern people could come down there and enjoy some nice weather.
All right. Well, I'll pass the message along. We'll have a group meeting on it, and we'll circle it and put it on the paper.
A group meeting.
We'll circle it and put it on a piece of paper, and it's guaranteed to get done.
I'm sure.
I got a couple.
Like during plus ref.
Exactly.
Hey, V-Dub, so you're married? Did I hear that right?
I absolutely am. 26 years almost.
What's the can you recall the biggest fight that you all have ever gotten into as a couple? Like, was there any like knockdown, drag-outs, anything of that nature?
I can tell you what the first fight was about. The first major fight.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Was about putting cheese on green beans.
That doesn't even make any sense. Hold on. Putting cheese on green beans. Oh, man, cheese on green beans. I feel like that would taste pretty good.
Like cheese on broccoli, I get. So I guess it'd be the similar concept.
I have never seen cheese on green beans, in all fairness.
No. Who was doing
She would put cheese on green beans, and it was fine for a while. But after a couple of years, I'm like, God damn, can we just have some plain green beans that, taste them instead of just cheese?
Whoa, wait a second. So you started the fight? I thought this was a woman fight.
Yeah, it's like a woman fight.
Yeah, I thought this was something like a chick on her period would be like, hey, why are you stopping cheese on the green bean? You did it. You caused it?
I did it. God damn. I like vegetables. I like to taste the vegetables. I don't like to have them
Was it a cheese?
smothered and covered.
Was it a cheese sauce?
I don't know how the hell she did it. Just cheese slices, I think.
And you couldn't politely say, "Hey, sweetheart, can you? I'm going to go without cheese. I think I like my green beans better plain." You couldn't just do that.
Yeah,
you had to get into a kerfuffle about it.
Why'd you have to be a dick about it?
Well, back then when I had cartilage and testosterone, that would have been a better way, but that's just not how it happened.
Cartilage and testosterone.
Looking back on it, do you realize the error of your ways on that one?
Absolutely. That's what my therapist tells me.
I'm opening up a middle-aged man's store called Cartilage and Testosterone Are Us.
Wait, do you lose cartilage too? Is this part of the process?
You lose everything. You lose everything. You become less of yourself every day.
Just some gelatinous creature just roaming the earth?
Aging is the worst thing in the world.
I didn't know you lose cartilage.
I don't know.
Hey.
I still got my cartilage.
Yeah, you think so. How many of them push-ups you get done there, Mike?
Oh, you mother effer. You mother effer. Son of a bitch.
Come on, preach to me.
Dude, so that was the only was that the only major fight, or you had more fights than that? Because so far that fight is,
No, that was the first one. I mean, we've had plenty since then, but for a lot of years, my wife and I worked opposite shifts, so we didn't see each other, only on weekends. And you didn't want to fight in the 2 days you get to see each other.
How's do you guys still sleep in the same bedroom?
Yes, we don't really have a choice. We don't have a huge house.
So the preference, if you had a larger home, would you sleep in the same bedroom still after being married for all this time and all that stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Okay. I asked that because I was feeling a little under the weather a couple days ago, and so I slept in the guest area, and I was like, this kind of rules.
He's gonna build himself a mother-in-law suite.
That's where I was.
You're in the mother-in-law. Yeah, that's seclusion right there.
It was
your Howie Mandel.
Had everything I needed. It was just like a little studio apartment. I'm going, what else do I need here? I was able to watch my Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I was able to watch, like just kind of hang. And then I woke up the next day not feeling good, and I'm going,
yes.
Off to the casino again.
I moved out of the bedroom a couple of years ago for, I don't know, about 3 or 4 months because she had let that damn Great Dane get in bed with us, and I got tired of being kicked and stuff.
That's a big dog.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, dude,
that's
I got
a big dog.
The Great Dane, that's a whole different thing. But you're right. I got 3 dogs in the bed with us, and it's like, man, it's a little much. It's a little tight. Tight.
No. We have a king size bed, and Cindy and I, we don't like to touch each other in bed. If we don't,
Yeah, I got it.
We don't have to. So, do you put like a pillow in between you guys? Did you do that move?
No, just we got the DMZ in the middle there.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like that snuggling stuff is for the birds, unless it's the middle of winter. If it's the winter, then you snuggle up and you get warm, and then you get hot, and you go, okay, that was a nice snuggle. So you go your way, and I go mine.
Yes.
Yeah. No, she goes to bed like 3 hours before I do because I fall asleep on the couch, and I wake up when the dog wakes me up to go out and go pee, usually about 2 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, no snuggling going on at 2 a.m.
Now, what have you ever? When's the last time you sort of, made a pass at her, so to speak, while you're sleeping? And let's say she walks in with a hot little number on or whatever. Like, I don't know how that goes after that many years of marriage, but like, when a little hot number and you get all bricked up.
Fredericks of Hollywood.
Yeah, and Ravito, he's all bricked up. He's ready to rock. You do any of that moves?
If she rolled in something like that, but if you're just talking at night, it's probably been 10 or 12 years since shit happens at night on the spur of the moment because...
Is it just like a routine where you guys are like, it's bedtime. What are we doing? It's time for bed.
Absolutely. You get over that shit in the, first 10 or 15 years.
Now, what if you did wake up all bricked up and you're like, I'm ready for action? Could you rely on her at this stage in your marriage to go, hey, sweetheart, I'm bricked. What are you going to do about it?
She'd say, I got to go to work. You don't have to go to work, so take care of it.
So she would recommend you handling the situation yourself.
She gets up before I do. She still has to go to work. I'm retired.
Oh, she's got to be livid with you. You're making her work still, and you're just sitting at home
living the life.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm not just sitting at home, and it's her choice to work because she is of retirement age.
Tell her to quit being a sucker.
She's sitting right here, so... I don't think she wants to hang out with me that much. She'd rather work.
What kind of work does she do?
She works for an optometrist.
Okay. All right.
Eyeballs.
All right. So, I mean, it's not it's probably, I mean, it's probably stressful, but not that It's worth the check for her to get up and go and be able to do it.
Yeah, she only has to work Monday through Thursday, too. I mean, it's not like she's digging ditches.
3-day weekend makes everything different.
Do you guys find yourself having relations on the weekend? Is there a dedicated time for you and your wife where you go, it's...
Matt is really interested in your sex life.
Yes. How does this go with you?
We live in the middle of the country. Nobody stops over. It's just us two and the dog that roams this property for the most part. So we can, whenever, wherever, we could go out in the greenhouse. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to know.
But do you?
You're not going out in the greenhouse.
It's a big greenhouse.
I think he is.
What do you?
Hell, it was 106 degrees inside when it was, 22 outside.
Oh, man, just having that hot, sweaty. This is a sweaty greenhouse. VW just in there, just
grinding away.
Yeah, bricked up and grinding away.
We usually go out there
Cindy's
and
just
beer
taking
and
it.
smoke weed and listen to the radio. Get our vitamin D.
This is
she getting her vitamin D. I tell you right now.
Yeah, from V-Dubs. Yeah, making it happen. Good for you. All right.
Nice.
Nice. Last question. When's the last time you had relations? How long ago?
Couple of weeks.
Okay. All right. That's fair. When's the next time you plan on having relations?
I plan on it every day, but it just doesn't work out that way.
This is exactly the answer I was expecting, by the way. Your Honor, no more questions.
As a man, when you're gonna have sex generally, and but sometimes you're like, well, you never know. We might be having sex then, and you're not gonna have sex. But you're like, well, there's like a 1% chance that she would get a wild hair up her ass.
And then she does it, and you go, well, there's no wild hair at all. I could have handled this situation myself a long time ago.
And speaking of wild hairs, we got about 5 or 6 of them running around here trying to have relationships. So we're watching rabbit porn in the snow.
Oh God, good Lord! Is that the majority of the animals that you get on your property? Is rabbits, or you got other stuff roaming around there, other creatures?
We got some Canadian geese that's taking up residence in the pond. And we do have chickens, but those aren't native or whatever.
Do you shoot anything out
there? Deer, turkey. We're getting our sandhill cranes back.
So do you shoot anything out back? Like do you just take your gun out there randomly and go, I need dinner, and then pop something?
I could shoot a person before I could shoot an animal.
Okay, all right. So you're not that guy.
Got a heart of gold.
No.
I can respect that. I get it. Yeah, I'll eat the meat, but I ain't gonna kill it. I'm a hypocrite like that.
Hey, I don't want to take up the show.
All right, man.
All right. Hey, man.
Get off the depressing shit.
Thanks for calling, VW.
Good chat, man.
Take care.
Love you guys.
All right, take care, man. Thanks. Yeah, I had Donna. Donna made a steak tonight. First steak she's made in.
Are you back on the red meat officially?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You missed it. It's kind of good. Like if a good steak, like there's something.
It took me 2 or 3 times because the first couple times I'm like, I don't like it anymore. And then I got some wagyu steak.
Well, you got treated. That's the best.
I got treated, and then Donna got a really good steak, and I cooked it up good today. And I was like, okay, I'm back in.
So what did she cook? How
back in.
Did she
do? She just seared it in butter.
Oh yeah, I mean you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. I was like, okay, I'm back in. I was happy because I was like, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. It's back.
So you're back in the game on meat, but you're not going to go through like the drive-through and get a Whopper.
No,
you're not there yet.
I don't go to get a chicken sandwich. I don't go.
Yeah.
I'm done with fast food.
Okay.
Unless, I'm sure I'll get it again in my life, but it'll be like we're out somewhere, like, yeah, let's stop here. But I have that fast food. It's terrible for you, and it's ridiculously expensive.
You will only eat Wagyu.
Only Wagyu beef. Free from Heights Meat Mart. From Dirk Penrod. Prince Nevada Landy.
Oh, that's Prince Nevada Landy?
Yeah. He brought us the Wagyu. It was so good.
Dude, it is
so good.
That is. It's hard to... If you hate meat and you didn't know it's meat and you try a piece of Wagyu, You're like,
Yeah.
I think I like meat now. It doesn't matter what your past was. It's just that's going to turn you.
Yeah, it turned me.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is this?
Man, I was. Oh gosh, let me see here. Hold on. I know I was supposed to send you something last week, and I didn't because I didn't like it. But the Grok thing, where I asked.
Oh yeah.
So I did it on the way here.
Probably don't want to hear it. Go ahead.
It's not. It was interesting. So in my car, I just pressed a little button thing, and it's like, "Hey Grok," and I said, "Tell me about Nedley. Who is Nedley Mandingo III?" That was my positioning of it. And its answer was fine. Let me see here. Today, I'll do this one. Can I play it? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me play it. And I just didn't expect this part to come with it. And you'll know what I'm talking about. I didn't exactly.
Nedley Mandingo.
I didn't grill her like I could have.
Yeah.
But, you know. She didn't catch it the first time.
Who?
Oh, no, it gets good.
Who is Nedley Mandingo?
Nedley Mandingo III is a comedian and actor known for adult films like Bubba Raw Volume 1, plus parody songs and prank videos on YouTube and TikTok.
Adult films.
He does
I'm an adult
cameos
film
and
star.
Oh, it gets
has
worse.
a big following there.
Is he a real person?
Yes, he's a real performer and comedian, listed as an actor on IMDb, with credits in adult films and to radio bits from Bubba the Love Sponge. His over-the-top persona, with parodies and pranks, is likely a character he plays.
Adult films.
What's his real name?
My MBD.
His real name is Mike Waters, also known as Manson, from the Bubba the Love Sponge radio show, where he voices and performs as the Nedley Mandingo character. He does parodies, pranks, and bits under that persona on TikTok and Twitch too.
And adult movies, apparently.
Was he fired or did he quit?
I'm just digging.
Mike Waters, aka Manson, quit the Bubba the Love
Oh, it's
Sponge show
official.
in
You were
July
damn straight.
2019 after some tensions, like
some
missing a
tension.
meeting about a Twitch ban. Bubba has said publicly he didn't fire him. He walked. Though there were past issues between them.
Anyways, but I thought it was so interesting of the adult films. I wasn't expecting that.
Nedley Mandingo III has adult films in his IMBD.
Yeah, you're credited as an adult film actor.
Is that just because it says Bubba Raw?
Maybe. I don't know. Of all the things,
Maybe Ned was doing some porn behind her back. The real Ned.
Adult film star.
Adult film star.
Ned, look at you.
Nedley Mandingo III.
Oh my
Would be a
God.
good porn name.
It's
a real good porn name.
Do they even have porns anymore as far as like porn names? Because there used to be those films that, you know, as a young adult or whatever, you'd be like, oh, you have. There was
I
one.
can't remember him now.
I know, right?
Lexington Steel or something like that.
Well, he was an actor, but I mean, actually, the movies, right? The names of them. You'd have some really like prolific ones back in the day where you'd be like, oh, you got, you know, whatever. Some Pirates of the Caribbean one with Jesse Jane. It was like a really popular one. But there's some.
Yeah.
But now I don't know if that's a thing because it's just like clips. It's just scenes of whatever people are doing, whatever you can get your hands on.
Yeah, I know. Who's going to make money, like as a selling, porn videos when it's just everywhere?
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be a dying market. It's got to be dying from a retail shop perspective.
Yeah, I don't think the days of being a porn star and having a brief amount of fame and money are over.
Man, I remember Peter North. I was doing a gig one time, and the guy who was the GM of the place, he was really friendly with Peter, and ended up like calling him while I'm there. Like I didn't ask him to. He was like, "Oh, let me call him," because we had run-ins in the studio and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I could not get Peter North off the phone. He was just looking to chat it up. I'm like, It's so odd. Like, what do you, all right, Peter, got to run. He's like, well, let me tell you about this. Like, I was, Jesus Christ, this guy.
Chatty Cathy.
Yeah, I would think this guy's out there getting loose, getting after it. He was just looking to.
He's lonely. He's very lonely.
Chat it up.
Maybe when you have such a prodigious amount of ejaculate, it's hard to find a woman. After the first encounter, she's like, all right, man, I'm done. I went out with this guy, and he fucking came all over the room.
Jesus.
He came all over the bed. It was like, oh, my God, I'm never seeing him again.
You're vile. You're gross, Mike.
Me? That's him.
I know.
Oh, you mean if I was that guy?
It's just all of it. The whole.
I got famous for having a massive amount.
It is.
That's guy. And it's not the women. The women, this is even back in the day when, women did not watch porn because it wasn't easily. You had to go find porn,
right? Yeah.
And the guys were watching Peter North just spurt everywhere and going, yeah, and the girls were like, ew. He's out. It's everywhere.
He was marketing a product back in the day to increase the amount of that, and it was God, I don't remember what it was, but he was going around, to all different radio stations and promoting it and doing call-ins and in-store appearances and all this stuff. It was like some vitamin. I mean, I don't know what.
Nothing gives you more ejaculate.
This taken in combination with pineapple juice and whatever, like I don't know what's
pineapple juice makes you like your semen's gonna taste delicious. I feel like I had a pina colada when he.
Last week it was weird.
Now it's delicious.
Things have changed. Now I feel like I'm at Sandals Resorts. I don't know what's going on there. It was that whole product line. I don't know.
I don't think it worked. There's a money back guarantee, I'm sure. Nobody sent their money. Everybody's too embarrassed to send their money back for their large
Dear
wad.
Mr. North, your product was not satisfactory. I measured mine before and after.
I'm sending you a photograph of my wad.
I don't know if the FDA cleared that one, right? This is based on clinical trials. I don't know if that was I don't know if they did in-depth studies on that one.
I don't think they did.
Maybe they did. How weird would that be if the FDA was like, according to our studies.
Wow.
Our findings were, wow. This is
holy smokes.
Mr. North might be the utmost medical scientist we've ever met in this generation.
He formulated it in a laboratory. He's got his lab coat, this big dog hanging out.
Dog's just laying in a beaker.
I wish I remember the name of that because I remember him coming by the studio and hawking that shit.
Yeah.
With some stupid double entendre name, I'm sure.
It was. And I don't want to be the one to Google it.
Like the North Pole series.
Oh, yeah, that old gag. Okay. Can somebody in chat, can they Google it? Do us a favor. Can somebody please Google it besides us over here? My searches are getting weird from this program. Please. Somebody else Google the Peter North.
Triple H Short says Mike had a Peter North song. Oh, what was it?
King of the Load.
Oh, King of the
I hate that I know that.
Now I remember. King of the Load.
I can barely remember my social security number, but
King of the Load.
But I know it was King of the Load, and I know Vertical Horizon sings everything she wants. Like, these are the things that stick with me.
King of the Load.
King of the Load, that's right. Oh, my God.
With lots of splooge sound effects in the background.
There was a...
and we didn't get fined for that. No, King of the Load. Then a big... Pretty obvious what we were talking about. I'm sure the lyrics were very descriptive too.
That's true. How did that one not get just taken off immediately?
Because nobody reported it. That's people are like, oh, that's offensive, and change the channel. But maybe they called the station, but nobody thought. Nobody even knows.
I'm gonna tell you, as a parent, I feel like I would report that at this point in time.
We were vile.
At what point is this gonna stop? This is. I'm all for a good joke, fellas, but I do have my kids in the car. I want to listen to the station, but this is... You didn't have to do the King of the Load song. That's a little much.
Vile. We were disgusting. Remember, there was some porn star in there.
Go on.
Some deep throat or something, and they wanted me to do a song or something. I did a song of choking you, the Carpenters, to Close to You. I did choking, like, guys...
Was that the one?
It was so... It was
you
so,
filthy bastard!
No, that was a different one. What was that song?
Oh, man.
I remember that one. Something about Hatley, probably. It's a Hatley song, because she was beating him or something, right?
Her. She was beating her.
No, I dead named him.
Yeah, proper pronoun, please.
Let's do a trivia. Trivia night. With Brenda Hatley. Solid.
Question is, what am I?
What are my pronouns?
What?
What the fuck?
Oh my God! No, sorry.
That's one of those things that blows my mind.
The whole thing is, it's all bananas.
Flabbergasted.
It's all bananas.
What happened to the Savannah Guthrie deal? What happened to Nancy Guthrie?
She's still MIA, right?
They don't know we give it shit.
And I think Savannah Guthrie went back on TV. I think she cut her time off.
Yeah,
she was like, look. Only so much I can do. Boots on the ground here. Might as well get back to the studio.
She's obviously dead, right? She's dead. Can we all agree she's dead?
I don't want to laugh. That's not fun to think about.
What was up with that shit? Is that a botched kidnapping? Where they killed her and then they just buried her?
The weird part is when it first happened, the sheriff there he even said something to the effect of like, we might not know what happened to this lady for a decade or something like that.
That's weird.
And that was an odd thing to say. It's like, tell us you don't know what the fuck happened to her without telling us, right? So I think everybody just sort of has given up hope.
Yeah.
And if you're the kidnapper, I mean, do you still have her hanging around? Or like, how does that...
bury her? Are they going to find her one day? Shallow grave?
Like, what if she's still alive, but now you're in
alive.
so deep that you can't even negotiate a way out of it? Like maybe the kidnapper's not a murderer, you know? Maybe,
yeah,
but then you're forced to
taking care of an 84-year-old woman is, that's...
It's not easy.
It's not someone who's not in good health.
That's what I'm saying.
Not good at all. That's not fun. So, you think it was like a bot. It's like, so they killed her accidentally because they found blood. So they killed her accidentally. But then don't you like, all right, we killed her, but we still get the ransom. We got to try to get the ransom because you're, right?
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to like send a letter of going, hey, we're willing to strike a deal. I know
you want her body back for $500.
Yeah, we were wanting a couple Bitcoin. We're willing to lower our ask now. Things have taken a turn here because nobody seems to give a shit. So what do you say we settle out of court for $30,000? Like, how do we efficiently get rid of this old lady back into your care? And let's just let bygones be bygones and forget this whole thing ever happened. Maybe that's,
But do you think there was ever a real ransom request?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't get it. I don't even know, and those were just hoaxes, or if TMZ got a real, they probably faked it themselves to get fucking ratings. They got a real ransom request. Wouldn't they have paid it?
Who?
The Guthrie.
Because here's the thing.
Why wouldn't you pay it?
Here's the rub
they want
with
a
that.
proof of life or what?
Yeah, proof of life. And on top of that, from what I understand, the feds, they never really want you to pay the ransom, right? Like, their thing is like, don't do that. That's a trap.
Then they'll kill him.
Right. We got to come at it from a psychological level. We got to break this case down, figure out who he is, put a giant white tent in front of the house, recreate the scene, find out how tall he is, and then not know nothing. But But I don't think the feds ever want you to pay the ransom. I think that's like one of their basic tenets is like, don't do that. That's bad. But meanwhile, maybe if Savannah Guthrie would have just been like, you know what, feds, appreciate the tip, but I'm going to go ahead and pay the ransom, and we'll see what happes. But
I think somebody would do that.
It's a 6 and 1.5 dozen the other kind of thing, right? It's a catch-22.
As say your mom, is kidnapped.
Yep.
and the deadline's coming. You got to pay the ransom, or they say they're going to kill your mom. And the FBI says, don't pay the ransom. And then it's 10 minutes till midnight, and they're going to kill your mom. Do you pay the ransom or not?
That's the thing. I would guess so, but it depends on how much the ransom is. Like if you even have it.
That's true. But say you have, you're like Savannah Guthrie. You're rolling in dough.
You think? Yeah. I mean, probably. You think the kidnapper would be like, "Oh, it's 10 minutes to midnight. I'm not bluffing." And then midnight comes and he doesn't get anything, and he's looking at this old lady. He's like, "I don't. Why'd you make me do
but
this?"
It's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. You either got a kidnapper who's willing to kill people or not. And I imagine most people who have the balls to kidnap people probably have the balls to kill them. I don't know. I don't know. But that I don't like you said, probably be a decade before we find out.
Yeah.
Savannah Guthrie said, "I'm done with the distraction. Iran war is here, and I'm moving on."
That's right. That news cycle was short-lived. Time to move on. Imagine Savannah Guthrie's got to do a news story about pointless shit. And in other news, a squirrel. Look at the cute little squirrel on the surfboard. Look at, those corny ass news stories that she's got to do. And meanwhile, in the back of her mind, she's going, my mom is out there perhaps somewhere, and nobody can help me, and nobody can find her, and nobody's,
she's buried in the desert.
And then she's got to move on to the next story of cholesterol medications or one of those bullshit things.
It's conspiracy. They say that Nancy Guthrie's living.
Who's they?
She's living with Charlie Kirk in Alaska. That's what I heard.
What's up with the Candace Owens thing? I can't figure out what's happening here. I'm gonna do a Tucker Carlson. What's happening? What is this? What's going on here?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's real. I know that she's.
I don't know who's good and who's bad. Is Candace Owens a baby face? Is she a heel?
Is she fake? Is she controlled opposition?
Does she have texts from Charlie Kirk? Did she have conversations? Does she have video footage of stuff that nobody else had? Is she doesn't like the wife of Charlie Kirk? She doesn't like Erica, but I thought they were friendly at some point in time. It's just a weird.
The whole Charlie Kirk thing is.
It's like the Dabbleverse.
Very shady. Oh.
It's like the Dabbleverse of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, it's a whole deal. A lot of drama. There's a lot of drama going on.
A lot of branches off that tree where you go, I don't know. I can't keep track of this.
Was he shot? I don't know. There's tons of people, on X are going, there's no way that a bullet, you did that and didn't leave an exit wound or some kind of shit.
I don't know,
like that.
dude. That looked like a pretty. I won't want to watch that video again, but when I saw it about 1 million times because it was everywhere, it looked pretty.
It's the guy with the wrist gun. Have you seen the guy with the wrist gun in the crowd?
See, I didn't read too deep into that.
There's a guy. He's like this. As soon as he pulls his thing, Charlie goes.
Really?
Yeah. But there's a lot of, and then the way they cleared up that they destroyed the whole. They tore everything down and redid the whole area.
They do clear the scene rather quickly.
Everything
right?
was. I don't believe nothing anymore. And then you'll see lately people are posting about the assassination attempt, and they're going, okay, now here comes the American flag lowered down. Here's the Secret Service who usually take the president to safety, giving him a photo op. Here's the Secret Service ushering photographers in front of the stage to take the fight photo op, and nobody thinks twice about it. And if you say that, you're crazy. It's like,
how weird is it that people were like jacking the merchandise? He had that merch table
with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. There was a merch table, and people were like, "Oh, the shots fired. That guy's bleeding out." But let me grab that hat on the way out.
That's America right there. Yeah. That's America as it gets.
You mind if I take one of those bumper stickers on the way out as I'm rushing off this campus here while there's an active shooting scene?
It's America.
There was crime scenes. It's an interesting thing. My neighbor a few years back. A couple doors down from me got murdered, in the garage.
Uh-huh.
And it happened, it was like a husband-wife thing along those lines. And they'd come back from a bar, something like that.
It happens.
Yeah.
She got lippy.
Well,
or was it he got lippy? Who got lippy?
Somebody, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. The surveillance.
Well, the male or female?
Okay, I'm sorry. So the male got murdered in his garage, but the problem was, he was right-handed or something like that. Anyways, he was in his driver's side of his BMW, and he was shot this way. Okay, so it would be from the driver's side window. But if you're going to commit suicide, you got shot that way, when you have the window down, or typically if you're right-handed, you'd use your...
I'd use my right hand.
Right, you use the right hand. So there was some issues there.
I would never use my left hand.
No, I'd be afraid.
Because, I mean,
I'm a weak left.
Yeah, you got to be pretty confident in your left hand. I don't use my left hand. I can't throw a ball good with my left hand.
Right. Why would you off yourself?
I'd end up in the hospital
right.
with a brain injury and have to live my life as a tiz.
Mike, what happened? I went lefty. Mike, I told you.
Right.
Don't go
righty.
Bring in the righty.
the righty, you dumbass.
Yeah, so this thing happens at like 2 a.m., all right? Literally, because they'd come back from a bar that had closed, and they got into an argument, spat, whatever. Happened at like 2 a.m. I wake up for work the next morning. I leave the house at 6:30-ish.
Yeah.
I pulled out, and I didn't see any police activity at all. Nothing at all. Zero.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what happened. I get home that day. I hear about this thing that happened. I'm going, that's so strange. Like, there was nothing even. They cleaned up that scene. Already. They'd cleaned it up. And it's like, how does that occur that you can just clean up that scene that quickly?
Because she said because it was a suicide. Because it was a suicide.
Right. And then all of a sudden the family hired this private investigator, and the private investigator was going door to door asking if we had surveillance footage, all that basic stuff. But, it did seem suspect. But in the reason I said is, in terms of like cleaning up a crime scene, that seemed a little quick. I don't know what the deal is, but I feel like there would be sirens out there when I left in the morning,
A bunch of cop cars.
Yeah, something. Just nothing.
Did you see the synagogue? They got the car ran into it a couple days ago. Did you see how many cops showed up to that?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I don't
they
even see it.
They had a view down the street. I'm not joking. I would say like 180 cop cars. I mean, there was cop cars for over a quarter mile.
You think it's the second where they say synagogue? It's like everybody, you got to get on it. Is it one of those things?
It's either that. I mean, but like school shootings are kind of the same way.
Yeah.
It's like a massive overkill. Like every like you want to.
Hey guys, take it easy. It's just school with our kids.
If you want to commit a crime, if you hear there's like the school lockdown, oh, you go commit it. There's not a cop within 10 miles. They're all at the school shooting, sitting in their cars. They ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing.
Man, that school shooting that was in, I think it was the one in South Florida a few years back, where the cop
Parkland?
Yeah, where like he didn't go inside. He looked like a bitch.
That was. Didn't he get off on that?
I think he got sued. No, I think he got. Did he get? I feel like he got charged with it.
He had to go to trial, but I can't remember whether it's civil or like Parkland officer. Quick Google.
Parkland officer bitch.
Cop sued or charged? Which one's suspended? I'm gonna say sued. The trial of Scott Peterson.
That's not the one.
Oh, it's
I
not
thought
him?
Scott Peterson killed his wife in a canoe or something. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Or his name was coincidentally Scott Peterson also?
Oh, now I'm so confused. Yes, Parkland School Deputy Scott Peterson.
Okay.
A lawsuit filed by families of the 17 people killed and other victims.
They're going to sue the crap out of that school resource officer.
He has insisted he didn't know where the shots were coming from and was acquitted last year of criminal charges.
Oh.
So I don't know whether he had to pay or not, but
I mean, he did not go in the school, right? That was the whole thing.
I think he was pretty much hiding behind a wall.
I mean,
going, where's them shots coming from?
Shots fired.
I don't think he went and explored the shots. I was just like,
I mean, exploring the shots sounds like you could find yourself in the middle of an excursion.
It does. It sounds like a bad idea. Let me see where them shots are coming from. I don't know what. You just get picked off immediately. I don't know. I might have been behind that wall, but that's why I'm not a cop.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a cop, because I don't know how exuberantly I'm going to be searching for those guns.
You got to be a good cop, like a really good one. Like you're built different.
You are,
and that's good. But yeah,
you run towards.
But until you're in that scenario, you don't know if you're built different necessarily, right? Like that school resource, that officer may have thought that he was built different, and then it happens, and he's going, I'm not built for this, and then
I don't know how I would react. I might be going F that, or I might be going F it. I got to save the kids. I don't know. I don't think.
I mean, you got to try to save the kids, right? I mean,
did you say now until you hear, and you get looking behind.
I know.
You're gonna run into that open courtyard to the lunchroom and see if that's where the shots are coming from. Are you gonna get picked off? So tons of guys would.
Yeah.
Unless you work for the Uvalde, the police department, in which case you would eat a sandwich, I believe.
I had a high thought today. They were talking about, speaking of like saving kids or whatever, there was some like tip. One of those things, if ever in this situation, be sure to do this. And they were talking about if you're on an elevator and it's, the cord snaps or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like what you're supposed to do. What do you think you would do in that scenario? What are you supposed to do?
There's nothing. Die.
Okay. But if you were going to try to save yourself.
You would try to jump.
You would try to jump.
At the last second, which you wouldn't know when the last second was, but you would try. But it doesn't work.
Okay. That's what I would think too, is to jump. But the tip it said was actually to lay down on the floor of the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. And I'm going, I don't see how that
that's going to help.
That seems like the worst idea of all time. But that was a friendly tip. But then again, if you're jumping at the, I would think if it's going to pancake down, but maybe it's because you don't have,
you're not
less
but
impact.
Still, I mean,
maybe?
how much is what you got that much cushion? Falling 10 floors and you got that much cushion and you're laying on a hard floor,
just dropping in some sort of tower of terror.
Face would just be pancaked.
I mean, one, if that happened to me, I'm not going to remember this tip. I'm going to be so freaked out. Oh, wait. I saw something on my X feed one time about this. Oh, yeah. Here's what I'm supposed to do. Lay down on the floor. I guess if I was to lay down, I guess you just going to maybe tilt up your head or something like that because
it's going to smash down.
Yeah, your head.
There's nothing you can do.
But jumping up at the last second would have been my natural inclination. But apparently that's not the move.
Because you're falling at probably a lot more miles per hour than you can jump up.
God. Imagine living in a New York skyscraper.
You don't hear about a lot of elevator accidents, like where the cable snaps ever hardly.
That's a pretty good. That's one of those safety measures. Like you look in the elevator and they've got that little certificate, and you kind of ignore. But that might be the most important safety certificate that you'll come across ever, right?
Yeah.
Like, great. So this elevator's last check was in 2025 of March, and it's good until 2028 or whatever. Hey, all right, that's cool. Like, thank God they have that department of whatever the hell that department is.
What is that department?
I don't know.
Who's in charge of that department? What kind of scams are going on in the elevator? What do you call that?
If I was in elevator sales, you'd be like, your ropes are little. We should probably get those cables repaired. We should probably.
It's a lot of money, I bet.
Dude.
Man, there's so many. See, now around here, there's tons of apartments being built, and they all have elevators. Back in the day, you lived on the third floor in an apartment. You just
hoof it.
You had to hoof it. I mean, nobody even thought of an elevator. They all have elevators now.
I hate these bastards that they're perfectly fine, perfectly able-bodied people, and they're on the first floor and they press 2. You're going, you're that person, huh? You're going to do that to us? You're going to do all that to us? You're going to, for one floor up, find the stairs.
Stairs are good for you.
Yeah.
So I get in these elevators now, and I'm like, this is a fucking. This isn't like your downtown Tampa Bank of America elevator. You know, which is grade A elevator. This is jobber apartment elevator.
Slow,
scrimp. No, I'm just worried about the safety.
Oh, okay.
Like, and they don't seem as nice either. You know, they seem a little more rickety, and it's like and these are new. Like, in 5 years, I don't want to be riding that elevator at all.
There was some apartments being built, probably same ones you're probably talking about, but they built these concrete shafts first.
They always do.
And I was like, what is that? And that I guess
took
they
me
built,
a while to figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is these concrete giant cylinders there?
Yeah, it's like the first thing to go up.
It's the only thing made of concrete in the whole building.
And then the rest is plywood and
2x4s. That's it.
Maybe a hint of rebar.
No, there's no rebar. There's nothing. It's particle board and 2x4s.
Well, maybe the elevators are safe then.
That's if you're getting a tornado in one of these apartments, get in the elevator.
Yeah, hang out in there.
As you plummet.
Man, tornadoes. Those ones that hit the Midwest the other week.
Yeah.
I woke up, saw the news story. It was like 16 killed or whatever it was. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
Tornadoes. That's the. If you don't have a basement, and can't get down. You're effed. I don't necessarily believe in man-made climate change, and if I do, there's nothing you can do about it. You know, we're 8 billion people, and there's nothing you can do about it. But I think the weather is, changing. I think the weather changes all the time and has throughout the history of the world. And I think shit's gonna get worse. I think storms, seem to be getting more powerful. We seem to be in a heating phase. Could have to do with the sun. It could have to do with a million. That we had, there was a not an ice age. Is it an ice age? What do you call it? In the Middle Ages, that's why they called it the Dark Ages. The temperature dropped to 1 or 2 degrees, so nothing was growing, and life fucking sucked. and nothing caused it. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I don't know. All these like meteorologists, they always have these stats. I was watching the weather report last week, and the meteorologist was going, "This is the whatever stat he was pulling." They always got like,
"They got lots of stats."
This is the longest period without rain since blah, 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 since we were keeping record in 2006 or something like that. I'm going,
yeah.
They just came up with a new stat in 2006 they just decided to keep track of? Like, I thought every other stat I always hear, it's like, since we were keeping record in, the 40s or the 50s, the 60s. Like
1876.
Some old Farmer's Almanac stuff. This guy was like, since they first started it in 2006. What?
Woo. Big deal.
New stat?
Big fucking deal.
A 2006 stat?
And then they say this is the last time this area is flooded. It was 150 years ago. And I was like, well, then what does climate change mean? It flooded 150 years ago, asshole.
We got some time is what it means.
We got time. We should be building seawalls instead of wasting money on all this other bullshit. We're done.
That's it.
We're done.
Game over.
Game over.
OT?
Absolutely.
And where can they find this OT, Mike?
You can find this at clusterfshow.com.
And where can they call us on the OT if they search
if someone would, like to call in, like VW Rick did, in about 5 to 6 to 7 minutes to 10 minutes. 813. Me and Matt are going to have some nude Indian leg wrestling. 813, and then we'll get back with the OT.
We're going to give each other Indian rug burns on our arms or whatever they call it.
We do for fun around here. We're but very mild masochists. Oh, yes, Matt. Oh, yes.
You're going to dominate me with Indian burns.
How about a purple nurple for you?
Yes, 813-991-7930 will be the number.
813-991-7930. And we'll thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for Cluster F. Hi.
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 See ya.